This style is really cool. Yeah, I like that. It's huge. Yeah, my husband would like it too because it has rounded turrets that would remind him of a castle. Well, I'm going to a community garage sale, I hope. I've had some bad luck with these community sales, and we'll see how this goes. The last couple ones I went to were kind of lame, and it was because not a lot of people participated. And then one I drove way out of my way for. This one I've driven way out of my way for as well. But one was, nobody was having a sale. I don't know. Actually, there's been two like that where there was no actual sale. So, I don't know. What's going on here? Am I turning? No, not yet. So far I don't see anyone else in this community having a sale. So I'm just going to the one address that was listed as the alleged community sale. I swear, if there's not one here, I'm going to go bananas. Because I drove 38 minutes out of my way. This does not look promising. We'll see. Alright, so we got this witch. I have not looked it up, but she was only $4. And then she cool. And then I got this Free People jacket, which was $4, and the jacket was $5. Please excuse the hair. It is very windy today. I'm at the second community sale. And so far, still not seeing any houses really participating, but we'll see. These are some beautiful homes. I love that one. Yeah, these are some really nice houses. They are not having any sales here. Nope. There's the country club right there. But yeah, these are some big houses. So far, just one sale. I love this house. This style is really cool. I like that. It's huge. Yeah, my husband would like it too because it has rounded turrets that would remind him of a castle. So it's a beautiful neighborhood. I got $1 worth of stuff at that one sale, and it was just some cake toppers, some vintage cake toppers, and a Velveeta cheese. Is there a sale down there? No. A Velveeta cheese container and a Pringles container that I happen to love and will probably keep for myself. There's a lot of lawn work going on. These beautiful estates. But no garage sales. It's supposed to be, I've seen all the signs. It is supposed to be a community sale Friday and Saturday. But so far, that's the only house. And I would assume I'd see more activity, you know what I mean? Like these look like people who have good stuff to sell, but they're probably at work to pay their mortgage. Their big, gigantic mortgage. Damn big. Okay, an arrow, guys. A freak. Oh, there's one either way. Which way would you go? I'm gonna go to the left because that's where blinker I turned on. Okay, so that one only had art and some furniture. And I don't even know how much anything was, but I wasn't in the market for art or furniture, so we're gonna go the other direction. These people have like statues. There was an arrow pointing this way. I asked the ladies at the last one, and they said the whole neighborhood's doing it. And I said, well, I've only found one house. There's another statue. And she said, oh, really? Well, people probably peeled back when they saw the weather because it is windy, but it is also potentially supposed to rain. But guys, it's always potentially supposed to rain. Oh, here's one. Yay. Yay. Let's see if I can get a shot of it. Hey, I don't want to block anybody. Okay, y'all, I found another one and then it just started raining. So just a little bit, but I just heard some thunder. So it's probably going to start raining for good. And so I'll probably head out of this neighborhood and head home. I'm going to go to a church sale tomorrow. But I want to show you what I got from this one sale. I got 3 pairs of shoes. These are Tevas that really don't look like they were worn more than once. And I got 2 pairs of Tevas. I really like these with the lizard design on them. Those are really cute. These are more plain. They're sticking together. Hold on. And then I got a pair of Hokas. And she was like, they're all like new. Well, the Hokas are not. They have been worn and they are dirty, but I can clean them up and they're still in pretty nice shape. Men's Hoka. She wanted 20 each for all 3 for each pair. These are an 11.5 double wide. Oh, well, mother. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to beat myself out. Look at that. There's a hole. She wanted 20 each. I wasn't going to pay that. I offered her 40 for all 3, which is still probably less than I would have paid at Goodwill. So if the Hokas hadn't had that little hole, I would think I had a good deal. But now that they have that little hole, you know, 40 bucks for 2 pairs of Tevas. Not great. But I'll make money still. And these are really nice. So there are 12 and a 12. So now that it started raining, I'm really humid. I mean hot and sweaty from the humidity. So I'm gonna make my way out of here and go home. Without much to show for it. Maybe I'll see some garage sales on the way that are still open even with the rain, because a lot of people have them in their garages. So we'll see. All right, getting a few things at Thrift Giant just because I happened to drive by it. I'm getting a Figs top and 2 pairs of shoes I have not heard the brands of before. Stay tuned to see how much everything is worth. Okay guys, I'm back from the garage sales. It's actually a couple days later, but I want to get this haul part recorded so I can start to list and get things cleaned up and all that. I didn't pick up a whole lot because, as I mentioned, I was having a hard time finding anybody actually doing a sale in the community sales. Now, it was the Friday, and most people, I assume, are going to do it on Saturday if they're going to do it at all. When I'm doing a haul share, I will put things in Vendoo, which is my inventory management system plus listing platform. I originate all my listings in Vendoo, and then I publish out to eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and sometimes Depop, sometimes Facebook Marketplace, whatever I'm feeling for that particular item. But right now, I'm just going to create a draft in there, and I'll put a quick little title, how much I spent on the item, and what I want to price it for. So we're going to start with this pair of Hokas. I'm going to look these up by style. So I'm going to get the style number off the inside. These are Hoka One One, and they are great running shoes, walking shoes. These are an 11.5 double wide. These are the Arahi. I've sold this style before. In fact, I think I have this style as well. They are men's. Yeah, they're men's. The ASP for Hoka Arahi for men's pre-owned is $35 with a 40% sell-through rate. I'll put my sell-through rate information here. Remember, it caps out at 100 the way that Terapeak and I calculate it. So 40% is great. That is great. That's going to look like almost as many sold as listed. The active listing price, I like to look at that average as well to see what other people have theirs listed for, and that's going to be all conditions, all sizes, everything, is $53. $53. So I will probably start these off around 45 because of that hole. And but I'll do more research as I'm listing them to see, because I know that even worn, you know, these can fetch quite a bit. So I'm going to say 45. The next two pair are Tevas. These are a men's sandal, and I like this particular style because of the little gecko. These are called the Gecko Total Eclipse style. Actually, that's the colorway. The style is called the Teva Hurricane XLT2 sandal. And these might have been worn once or twice, but definitely not like on a hike or anywhere. So these are in great condition. And these retail for $75. These are a men's 12. Looking up this style, not the colorway, but the style in Terapeak, it has a $25 ASP with a 25% sell-through rate. Active listings are at $36 on average. These being in such good condition, I'm going to actually list mine for $40. And then I have this other pair here. It's the same style, a different colorway. This colorway is called the Chara Orion Blue, and it is the same, yeah, same size. So I'm going to list them both for $40, given that they look almost new. This is actually from the very first garage sale I stopped, and I had got two things. One of them I'm going to save to last just because it's over there, and I have to get up and get it. It's Free People, size small, extra small, and it's a cute denim crop jacket. It's got some distressing. It's easier to see the distressing from the back. And this buckle, I gotta be careful not to hit the mic with this. And I paid $5. If you don't already know, Free People has a style number. It's the number that's going to start with OB. There's a lot of numbers. There's one that starts with GB, but there's OB. That's what you want to look up. And this was a Revolve item. Free People Bedford cropped. I mean, it doesn't mean they didn't sell it at, but they sold it at Revolve. Bedford cropped jacket. It's sold out online. It was originally $98. Indigo blue is the color. So one thing is I use Terapeak, which is an eBay, and shows eBay solds. But if something doesn't sell on eBay, but it does sell on Poshmark, I have to kind of go guesstimate what the ASP would be. But this jacket in Terapeak, no solds. One listed on eBay. But if I just look up Free People jean jacket, used, the ASP is $29 with a 7% sell-through rate. And the active listing price on average is $47, and that's for used. On Poshmark, they sold anywhere from $15 to $90. There are 0 listed in extra small right now. But if I look at the smalls, the cheapest one listed is for $30. That's what I'm going to do with mine. $30. That's where I'm going to price it. Well, let me see if I can get through this video before my phone dies. My phone just dies so quickly. Okay, I went to one garage sale where I spent $1. I got 4 things. 2 of them are little baggies of things. This is a Velveeta 25-cent Velveeta container. I just bought this for nostalgia. I don't know. I didn't look it up or anything. It's made in the USA. I think it's vintage. But you put your cheese loaf in there. Keeps it fresh. So, cheese loaf. That word. I love Velveeta. Velveeta Cheese Keeper. That's what it's called. And it looks like they sell for like $5. $5 for a Velveeta Cheese Keeper. 5 to 10. Average listing price is $12, and average sales price is $9.50 with a 25% sell-through rate. All right, so I'm going to list mine for $10 with shipping. This item, I had never seen one of these before, but it's a Pringles container. I thought that was so cute, you know, to use in kids' lunch or mine. Makes me want to go out and buy Pringles, I will tell you. And I haven't bought Pringles in a long time, but the marketing aspect definitely works. Whoa, man, these guys sell. Now, most of them are selling in bundles, but like a bundle of 4 sold for $23. A bundle of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sold for $60. This particular one in orange with flowers on it sold for $32 from Canada. I don't know how much just a plain orange one would sell for. Yeah, most people I think are pricing them around $19.99. I'm going to list mine for $18 plus shipping. This next one is a bunch of little cake toppers from Sesame Street. They're made in China, so I would assume that's not vintage, but you know, it could be. Someone has these same ones listed as sold for less than $9, but these exact same ones, and they say they're from 1987. But I didn't see any dates on them, so I don't know where that's coming from. This guy really isn't part of the same set, but I'll include him. I was thinking this is like Christmas, you know, with the stocking, but they show that he came with all these other same ones. So interesting. I'm going to list him for $10. In general, Sesame Street cake toppers sell for $10 with an 8% sell-through rate. So I'm going to list them for 10. I think I mostly bought these because I was like wanting to buy stuff. It's not a good reason to buy stuff, y'all. And this next set of cake toppers, oh, those are broken. What's happening? Made me laugh because I thought these were nipples. Well, here's a yellow nipple, but no, they're clowns. They're clowns. And these, I would say, are vintage, and they have these little doodads. You can stick them in. Aren't those cute? So cupcake or cake toppers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 2 yellow, 2 red. It looks like they can go for $15 if you have more than I have. Here's a set of 4 that sold for $5. Here's a set of 15 that sold for $15. So I'm going to list mine for $8. $8 plus shipping. And maybe if somebody is trying to add to the collection they already have, maybe they'll buy them. Some of them are split like this, but that's really not going to matter once you have it on the cake, you know, like it's split in the back. Trying to get out of the habit of picking up stuff that only sells for $8. Let's say I failed on this account. Okay, one more thing from the garage sales, but I do have to get up and go get it. So I'm going to move to a next. I'm going to actually show you what I picked up at that thrift store. I got a Figs extra large burgundy top. I can't remember the style name of this. I don't think it's the Chasma. I think the Chasma is the more traditional looking one. This one has pockets on the side. I don't think I've ever found an extra large in Figs. So this to me runs very oversized. This one's called the Raffaella. And it seems to be in one of their common colors, the burgundy. Sometimes people will sell these in sets of pants and tops. So the ASP that I'm looking at might include some that have multiples or pants, but it's $23 ASP with a 39% sell-through rate. The active listing price is $29. Given that this sells brand new for $48, you know, you've got a little bit of a small range that you're working with, really. I'm going to list it for $30 because it is really great condition and someone will be getting a good deal still, and you know they're going to send me an offer. So I will list mine for $30. What did I pay? I never told you. I paid $5. $5.99. I paid $6. I got these shoes because they have that goth or Y2K look. They have these buckles with hearts on them. And the brand is called Demonia. I have not sold nor, I don't know if I've ever seen this brand before, but I did get them because they had that goth look, the platform heel plaid, the heart buckles. They're really excellent condition. I believe they're a size 7 and they're called the Sprite. Okay, so I'm not finding any of these sold used, but I do see some solds pre-owned for like $60. And new, they have them listed for $63 on Poshmark and the same price basically on eBay. But I don't see any size 7s on Poshmark, and on eBay it looks like they have them for 60, and they're new. So these are very, very good condition. So I'm going to list mine for maybe $49. You know, I wanted to say 50, but I'll say 49 to attract folks that way. Maybe even 45, but I'm going to start at 49. This next pair of shoes, I had not heard of this brand. It's OESH, Osh. But I noticed the branding back here, and I looked at these and I went, well, they don't look like much, right? But it had that sort of Rothy's fabric, but it also kind of reminded me of the teaks in the sense that it was very flexible and bendy. They were in great shape. And anyone that, you know, does their branding kind of like that, they're proud of it. They were $9.99. I looked them up and they did have good comps. The ASP and Terapeak for used Osh, that's what I'm going to say, flats is $30 with a 15% sell-through rate. Active listing price used is $50. I'm seeing more new listed than or new sold than used. I only see 2 used ones sold. I'll look up the retail price at some point, but they have an ASP used of $50, 51 actually. So I'm gonna list mine for 50 for now. I'll put that in Vendoo. Okay, one more item. I want to get this done before my phone goes dead, which is really about to. This is cool. I paid $4 for this. This was at the first garage sale I went to. And I cannot find anything other than one other person has her for sale for over $500. There's kind of some similar shelf-sitting witches. She's big. She's got a little bag that has got some potions and crystals and a lock in her hand. Somebody named her Belladonna Lockhart. I don't know if that's her real name. When I looked, when I got her, I didn't really look at anything like for a tag or anything. I just thought for $4, I'm definitely getting her. I don't see any branding anywhere, but her face is great. She's like really well done. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm surprised I'm not finding anything about her. Her hair's a little mangled, but she's a witch. I mean, they're not supposed to have beautiful locks, right? So I'll look her over really carefully to try to find any sort of branding when I'm listing her. I'm going to have to fluff her up and everything. Reacher, you don't need to be getting into Belladonna, okay? She'll put a hex on you. She will. So I don't know what I'm going to list mine for. I'm thinking the first number that comes to mind is $99. I will put some comps up of some similar type things that were sold, and we'll see on that. But I'm going to do $99 until I know better. I better go before everything dies. So bye, y'all. Thank you so much.